Yes, and I am live. I have an intro, but it makes me look like I'm from Louisiana. And because Culture Casino has no clue where New England is. I'm being honest. Welcome, everybody. It's Monday night. It is my somehow, not really solo show. And we're here to discuss topics of the day like Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, of course, because that is a trial that'll never end. We might talk 10 worst MCU movies, or that Loki's going to work more on, pursuing his sexuality in this series. So that's great. We're going to take a look, first time, of the new Avatar teaser. So I'm looking forward to that. And thank you for being here, all 2,218 of you, 2,218 subs. I thank you all. If you are not a sub, please subscribe. If you guys can like this one and share it out too, it would really help out. So who do we have out there? I saw Pope. Yeah, I know. When's the winter? I know. Darius is here. My channel members backing me up. Emotionally unstable Amphibian. Hail, my friend. Keely Chow. Hey, everybody. Always a great supporter. Soul Assassin, one of my greatest mods. Thank you, sir. Howdy, y'all. Hit that damn like button, please. And we're starting out small tonight, and I actually like it that way. It's intimate. It's like a dinner. 5 of us just hanging out. But yeah, so if you guys have a topic you want me to talk about, throw that in the chat. And if I like it or enough of you want me to talk about it, we will talk about it. But maybe we should have, I don't know, some type of poll go up. Mr. Grant Gregory, if you could think of a poll, throw that in there. I would appreciate it. Mr. Grant Gregory at the moment is behind the scenes because I like all the limelight at the beginning of my solo show, which is really not a solo show. We see Morgan sliding in. Hey, how are you, Morgan? Becoming a dedicated channel subscriber, and I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. The Amber Heard trial is a train wreck. Yeah, that just can't stop watching it. Truthfully, I am the same here. E. Clay, what up? I feel the same way. And, I've been watching That Umbrella Guy and Entertainment Hacker like every day because of it. Like, those guys are doing fantastic coverage of it. That Umbrella Guy Tug is getting brought up in court cases now, and he's getting, behind the scenes info from friends. Great stuff to watch. Check out both those channels. Entertainment Hacker is a friend of the channel. So if you guys are not subscribed to him, please make sure you are. What up, Monkey Jeebus? Good to see you. Ruggo, it's been a while, my friend. It's good to see you. I ditched Tommy and Stephen Walton for this show. Well, that's good because I had my show first. Okay. Walton, Mr. Scheduling over my stuff. I guess we might have to bring out some old pictures. Walton, you son of a bitch. No, I love Walton. Not really. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Nick has been killing it on his live streams too. I mean, he's the law. But what are you going to do? Yes, he is. E-Hacker is OG. He's one of the originals. I remember one of the first Fandom Menace live streams I watched was him being the moderator of a Jeremy and somebody else arguing. It was on his channel. E-Hacker has been around for a long time. Tugs is in deep. Yes. Yeah. And Rakita Law is fantastic. But let's bring in Mr. Grant Gregory and see what he thinks about it. What's up, Grant Gregory?
Yellow.
You know what? Before I introduce you, well, I just did. Monkey Jeebus, when did the Walton and Tommy thing start? Was that recent? Did they start at 7? Are they trying to undercut me? Am I going to have to go against my old Rogue brothers? Rogue. Actually, I love those guys. But no, don't tell them I do. But what's going on, man? So let's see. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, they used to live in Australia for a while.
Yeah, it's alleged that. I mean, they smuggled themselves in and some pets, and though he did adopt a bat when he was in Australia.
So wait a minute. Oh, I thought they smuggled the dogs in their, anus.
No, they smuggled them in cages. The cages were in her anus. So,
yeah. My bad. Yeah. My bust. Yeah. Sorry. Brightest Day is one of my favorite guys. We actually work at the same company. He is a really good dude. If you guys are not subscribed to Brightest Day, please do. He does he reads like chapters of books. He just does what he likes. He is a very goes his own way type of guy. And I appreciate that. So please check him out. Lola, I was just actually thinking about you. I missed you the other night when you were in the chat, and I always like to say hello to my channel members. So I'm sorry I missed you, Lola. Thank you for always supporting the channel. You guys rock. I got a child here, so you could talk for a second, buddy. What's up, kid?
Awesome. Yeah, the whole Amber Heard thing is turned into this absolute train wreck. That being said, I still have zero faith that Johnny's actually going to win this because they're not attacking any of her points. And I think that's the biggest problem that we're going to run into with this whole thing, is that they basically said, yeah, we were mean to each other, so therefore the op-ed will actually still continue going. So yeah, I'm really not confident about what's going on. So in the chat, has anyone actually seen the Avatar trailer as of yet? Because I haven't, because I figured that we would be seeing it today sometime.
Love you, kid. Bye.
So yeah, let us know if you've seen the Avatar trailer and what do you think of it.
Yeah, because we are going to check it out. I have not seen it. I almost hit play, but I was like, you know what? Let's hold off for a little bit. So I am looking forward to it. I'm an Avatar fan. Like, I haven't seen it in a long time. I mean, when was the original one released?
10 or 12, something like that. Yeah, But
10 or 12 years?
Yeah,
I thought it was longer than that. Morgan said, the whole weird thing about Avatar is it was the biggest, and technically still is the biggest film of all time, but it has zero cultural impact. Like, when was the last time you ever heard anyone mention Avatar or reference like a quote? Right. Yeah.
When was the last time anyone dressed up as any of the characters from it? Like, it was so.
The story wasn't
so
even
popular.
that good. The story. No. Okay, so first I want to read this, and then I'm going to get back to that. Did you all see that? Looked like, I don't think she was snorting the coke out of Kleenex. I think she might be like, it might be a runny nose from that, or she was snorting like something to get her like eyes watering, because they do that stuff. What up, rough girl? But Lola might know. A lot of people think she had menthol. Yeah, that's exactly like something, or like some type of spice, like pepperish, to get her eyes watering.
Have you seen the memes on TikToks when she was saying like her dog stepped on a bee and she goes, oh, and throws her head to the side?
No.
Oh my god, it is so funny. Yeah, Jane Theory got me on to watching it. I went down this rabbit hole of it.
Jane has she has a TikTok. I do too. We do TikTok. My TikTok is way more political though, so if you're not into that, don't go there. But I usually bitch about everything over there. But Jane does a lot of cool stuff. Hers are all about trips and stuff. But
my TikTok's like my biological father. It doesn't exist.
Yeah. Okay.
Went out for cigarettes 30 years ago.
Tina Bojan, hello, my love. Thank you for being. Oh, and the lovely Sherry. Wow, all the ladies out here tonight. We got Lola, we got Rough Girl, we got the lovely Sherry, we got Tina, we got Morgan. God, I am Mac Daddy channel right now. What's up? It must be you. So
don't blame me for that.
I can't. You're a newly married man. You give off that sense of like he's stable. Mine's more like, I'm in way too deep. But my wife,
some would say spork deep.
Yeah, spork deep. My wife loves the Miss Spork club, fan club that someone created. She asks me like hey, did it show up? Did it say anything? So whoever created that, thank you.
Has it come up?
No,
yet?
I haven't seen it yet, but
okay.
I'm hoping it does. To the 12 of you watching live right now, please hit the like button, share this out. This is usually my smaller stream because it's, just me, and people don't come to my channel just to see me, I guess. But, I also, my one quote of an Australian. So, I'm sticking to it.
It's a diverse panel.
It is a diverse panel. Think about it. We have different countries, different cultures, different religions.
Three testicles between us?
Three. I have both. They just don't work anymore. Thank God.
Oh, I thought you traded one in for a new computer.
No, I'm not a one bald, gypsy. I don't know why I said that. But all right. So before we watch the Avatar one, I just saw this pop up on my favorite website is Bounding Into Comics. I love those guys. I wish they loved me or even knew who I was. Some of them do, but I just saw this and I'll blow it up a little bit more. Oh no, it's at 175. We're good. Whoa. Marvel star Tom Hiddleston says there's further to go in representing comic book characters' sexuality on screen. Why?
Okay.
Like, that's my question. Why?
Well, I mean, if you got a gay character, you got a gay character. I don't see it being an issue. But if it's retroactively changing other characters into gay characters, then it's just, what's the point?
Yeah. Well, now, they're making him a bi character. Let's make sure you get your right alphabet right. Bi character.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If they're gonna do it to a character, you can do it to that one. But I mean, legitimately, if they want to go full comics, he actually, like, I think he impregnated a horse or a minotaur or something at one stage as well. So, I mean, if you're gonna do it, go full hog with it. Or full
What's up,
horse.
Zero? Yeah, exactly. Lola says, how much further can they go? Like, seriously, how much further can they go? And Zero, get wrecked, Tom Hiddleston.
Well, I mean,
like,
I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of sexual relationship between him and the female version of him. So
which is more, is that masturbating?
I don't know.
Like, what is that? If you have sex with your alternate self from a different universe, is that gay? Or is that just masturbating?
Different universe. I think that would be different people from the same universe but different timeline.
Well,
and that's a different sort of thing.
If it's you from a different universe, it can't be same universe, different timeline. Because then, well, no, that would also. So let's figure this out. Let's do the math. If it is you, Grant Gregory, and then Grant Gregory, best looking Grant Gregory at like 21 shows up. As an alligator, wants to give you like a reach around or something. I don't know. I'm starting to get embarrassed to talk about this stuff because I'm realizing more and more people in my local area know about my my podcast. But this is me, people. Sorry if you take care of my children.
Get back to the one-on-one self-bestiality.
Yes, but it alligator would be tough. So let's go with like your alternate self as a koala because you're Australian. Like, it's koala Gregory from another universe.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting chlamydia then.
Yeah, because they are sluts.
Because they're a bunch of whores.
Okay, I mean, you're right. Come on, two white men do not count as diversity. He's Jewish. I'm like 45% Italian, Sicilian on top of that. So
his grandmother was a wasp.
Yeah, very much so. Next is furry superheroes. Squirrel Girl for the win. I'd be happy with Squirrel Girl because at least she was an actual character that started out as a girl. Not like
she single-handedly defeated Thanos.
Yeah, you know what?
With her nuts.
I got to look this up. I wish I saved it too. I watched a tweet, or I saw a tweet, and they were talking about the MCU. So MCU. And they were talking about phase 1 MCU and then phase and the difference. And the difference is like Black Widow and then the rest. And then phase 4 is like 30 different women. And I wish I saved it.
It's phase 1 and it's now up to gaze 4.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, like the list, man. It really is. It's unbelievable, the list.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. Like, I don't know if you heard anything about the recent Kenobi leaks, but it's essentially every other thing exactly the same.
I was thinking about talking about that.
Yeah, we talk about that. All right, I'll save it for then.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay. So, yeah, let's see if I can find this. It's like the women of phase 4 women. But it's unbelievable, like the list, like how many women have now entered, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. Anybody who ever says there's nothing wrong with that has watched Seinfeld, really. But it's just they replace every woman that's on the phase 4 list is a replacement for somebody that came, a male that came before them. That's the problem with it. It's not that, there's more women. I don't think any of us would have a problem with that. It's that the women replace all the male characters. Like, I really don't know how many male characters will be left going into phase 5. Truthfully, like how many will be left? I can't find it. If anybody can find a tweet like that, please let me know. At Sporking News Podcast, funny thing is, Mahler pointed this out. Marvel is so busy trying to get costumes right, but not the characters. Plus, them announcing that the MCU is E616 just makes it stupid. Right. Because then they can get away with anything. Sorry if you guys heard my pump. It was water pump going off. Yeah, I don't know. Script, what's this? Disney doesn't know how to market for boys, so they change everything to girls. Shocked, I tell you. He is absolutely right. Good to see you, Script Doctor. Love having you in the chat, sir. Wish you were on a stream more often with me. I love you. Darren, like my father before me, good to see you. Squirrel Girl is now on Sirius XM as a 6-episode podcast. Of course, because they got to set it up, right? What do you guys think about that? But like, I wish I could have, if someone could get me the list, please do. It is phase 1. You have Black Widow. Phase 4, the list is like this long, like literally this long.
It's not very long.
It's long, dude. That's huge. What are you?
That's 12 inches, isn't it?
I mean, that's like 4 inches is big. I've heard.
No one likes to brag, Scott.
I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm on Perth time right now. It's not fun when you're in North American East Coast. Pacific? What's Perth?
Okay, Perth is in like Western Australia time.
Are you kidding me? You're in Australia? What are you doing? What are you doing there, sir? Because we are both East Coast, which is not North. It's East Coast. Come on.
Well, I'm technically East Coast because it's the closest coast to me, even though it's 6 hours away.
Oh, you're talking of your little country, Australia continent.
Oh, I mean, it's wider than yours, but yeah.
I mean, is it really?
Yeah.
I thought Alaska was bigger than it. Pope, I know it. I know China. I hate the CCP. I get it. I barely go on my TikTok anymore because of that, even though I'm like closing in on 8,000 followers, even though it's probably like 100 here, but whatever.
My problem that I have with TikTok is that it breaks all the laws when it comes to its security. Like if it's connected to if you've got your phone with TikTok on it connected to your house Wi-Fi, TikTok has access to your stuff on your house Wi-Fi. That's a part, and you agree to that they can do that in their terms of service.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I refuse to put it on.
Oh, then anything. I got to take it off my phone and just not use it anymore.
Yeah, or use it on your computer via a wall or a virtual machine.
Yeah, I have a virtual. Dude, I'm taking it off my phone right now. That's unbelievable. I did not. Well, I never read the fine print, so I did not know that.
If you want to know all the details, speak to Culture about it. He's looked really deep into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. He always gives me shit about it, and I just laugh it off. I didn't realize that though. Yeah, I guess permissions, camera, microphone, storage, but it doesn't say your home Wi-Fi. That's messed up. Can I just turn off permissions?
I'm not too sure how it works.
All right, I'm just
speak to Culture first because he'll probably have a workaround. Apart from throwing the phone in the microwave.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just turn off all permissions right now for a second. Screw them, you know. God bless America. God bless the freedom the West brings you. So what were you talking? Oh yeah, Tom Hiddleston. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna go full like gripping the staff of all the other wizards and everything. I'm assuming now. So
yeah.
But I mean, like the fact of the matter is they picked a character who is canonically ambiguous when it comes to their sexuality. It was more implications or anything. Like it's at least I'll give DC credit when it came to the character of Constantine, because Constantine was bisexual, and he went no, like they showed him sleeping with women and sleeping with guys in the same season.
Mm-hmm.
So they stuck to it. It wasn't just like, oh, we've got to explore the sexuality, but it's only going to be one way, and we're only going to hint at it or touch on it. I mean,
right?
There was a full
touch
arc
on it.
yeah, there was a full arc in the third season about him trying to get his boyfriend back from hell.
Right.
You know, so they at least if they're going to do it, they at least embrace it. That's
wait a minute. Who was that again?
Constantine.
Constantine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and you know what, dude? At first it bothered me a little bit, but because it came so early, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That was the whole, like, I mean, his first 2 relationships in the show were with women.
Yeah.
And then the third one was with a dude, and then it didn't work out, so he went back to another woman, and then he ended up being with guys.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it does bother me a little bit, but whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a character who delves into the dark arts and everything like that. He's in the seedy underbelly like that. There is no debauchery or level that he won't do to sort of thing, and that fits the that fits with the character.
Right.
Same thing with the character
Superman?
of Lucifer. Yeah, Superman like that. That's when you think of debauchery and all that. Like Lucifer was another character in DC that was canonically bisexual as well. And it fit his character. When you get these other ones, I mean, if Loki was still the same guy that he was from the first one, I don't think he'd give a shit about having sex with anyone because all he wanted was power. Right.
But also, like, if they introduced it years ago, I would have been, because Loki is Loki. Like Loki, again, like Lucifer, Loki is he's all about power, but also like they should have introduced the all about pleasure, all about what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have been fine with it.
Yeah, exactly. I could see him sleeping with a guy to get information.
Yeah.
To trick him or something like that.
Right.
And that would fit his character perfectly.
Right. And do the same with women.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I did not see Doctor Strange yet. I'm going a week from Friday to Boston. We're having a meetup to see it.
Gilky's doing the same thing.
Yeah. It's a Sporking News meetup. Don't tell Gilky that. But I'm trying to make it seem like everybody's there to see me. They're really not. But whatever. Big Sporking News meetup. DM myself, not Thomas Gilkey, because he'll tell you it's not a Sporking News meetup, but DM me and I'll let you know where we're going to be when Thomas finally gives me the okay that I know where it is. Yeah.
Sounds
okay.
Like a plan. I'll definitely do that. I'm just looking into flights. Yeah, I don't think I can afford it for that. Movie I've already seen.
All right. Well, there she is, or they are them. Mrs. Spork's fan club. Where's the lady of the house? She is upstairs right now. But
wait a minute. They could be talking about Edwin.
Oh, that's true. My wife or Edwin? I would say it would be Edwin, or my wife. My wife. She's upstairs.
Your wife is Edwin? I thought Edwin was your cousin.
No. Edwin's just he's a distant third cousin or something like that I'm helping out. That's all.
Just like all relatives in movies, especially in the past, seems to look almost identical to you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, whatever, I mean, the dominant gene is my father's side. So it's his cousin's child.
Yeah, they were part Italian. I had a friend who was very similar to that. Both of his parents were Chinese and he's black. And and his dad's like, well, my grandmother was half Italian.
So that works.
Yeah.
Or
the
mom's
neighbors
a big
were black, so I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. So what should we talk about today? Amber Turd, other Avatar trailer, YouTube drama, poll complete. What type of YouTube drama? What do we got?
I don't know. You were just throwing shade at Stephen while I was typing, so I just.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Let's talk about Stephen Walton and his sleeping habits. Weirdo.
With trees.
With trees, of course. You want to follow someone like that or me? Meghan Markle's victims are keen to talk biography. I hate her. If the Disney
what did she do? She has victims? Was she a serial killer?
It might be a different type of victim. She looks like, I'd be her victim.
Yeah. Well, she's part of the royal family.
Is she?
Maybe she had her initiation party with Prince Andrew.
You know what that's all about on some little island.
Allegedly.
If Disney Plus series Loki accomplished one thing, it was establishing Tom Hiddleston's version of the titular character as a member of the LGBTQ plus community. According to Hiddleston, however, Marvel still has a long way to go in representing non-straight sexualities with their characters. Of course he's going to say that.
Well, I mean, apart from, say, like Gamora and Star-Lord, there hasn't really been overtly any sort of real relationships. I mean, you had more of an implied thing with Peggy Carter.
Right.
And
also her niece.
Yeah, well, and technically now his niece.
Which is freaky. That's hot.
I mean, hey, if that's what it takes to hold Mjolnir. So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and definitely, you know what Mjolnir really is. It's that.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Asgardians, they're all
Yeah.
you don't keep a pure bloodline like that for no.
Right. I mean, you got Pepper and Tony, but that's the core of his story.
But
you know?
when were they ever really overly affectionate or anything? Like even the proposal was just like, oh shit, we got to do an announcement here. Put this.
That is the problem. And who said it? Was it TT who said it in the chat? Here. Why do people want sexuality in a movie? If there are mere minutes left to save the world, stopping everything to talk about sexuality is just insane. And I get that. Like, you know what? I didn't have a problem with. Granted, I am not a fan of the Eternals, or in the comics, I didn't really know much about them, but with the character being gay, whatever. You know, like, I didn't have a problem with him having a husband and a kid, because it was just like, we went to his house, he had to leave his family, that's what he's fighting for, move on. It wasn't the whole story.
Character motivation. It wasn't the fact it's like, look, he's my gay husband. This is my son whose parents are both gay. We're gay. This is my gay bedroom.
Right.
This is my identity. It just happened to be gay. It's like the same thing that we walked in. This is here. This is my white. That means I'm straight. Look at the camera. I'm straight. Do you understand?
Right. I don't get that, dude. Like, there's no need for it. There's no need for it. Definitely not in a comic book hero movie, unless it's Lois and, Clark. That's really, other ones aren't that important to me. Maybe a little bit between Catwoman and Batman,
But even then, I wouldn't even say that's more of a
wholesome. That's more like I'm sorry, it's like the Eternals one. It's like a family dynamic. Like,
see, no, I was going. I think when they're in the thing, it's more of a lusting sort of a desire type.
Okay.
Right. Where it's not exactly, they're not exactly doing it. It's not like he had sex with her on the Batmobile or anything.
That'd be hot.
Which I was really ashamed that they cut that out of the movie, by the way. But like even in that Batman film, I didn't even feel like they had a relationship.
No, it was weird, dude.
Yeah.
It was definitely weird how it all of a sudden seemed like they cared about each other. Why? Because nothing built up to that.
You dress in leather, I dress in leather. Did we just become best friends?
Right. Who's this? Ellie? Ellie's gay, by the way?
Ellie. Who's Ellie?
I don't have a clue.
Is that the chick from Loki? What's her? No, that's...
No, that's...
Sylvie.
Sylvie, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't Marvel pushing to over... Yes. Per their percentage in population, yes. I think they said in that leaked Skype meeting, or I don't know if it was Skype, but over the interweb meeting, that they wanted at least 25% representation or something like that, like more than double.
But they don't even do it. This is as far as they get. People talking about going to be doing it. They were saying the same thing 5 years ago, and nothing's happened. You have a couple of scenes that you can cut out of the Middle East and China in a film, and then they laud themselves as if they've actually done something.
Oh, Last of Us 2. That's what they're talking about. Ellie, right?
Oh, okay. No, I stopped playing it after she went to town on, what's his name, with the golf club. I went, okay, I'm done.
Let's not even go there. I didn't even play the game, and I knew that was wrong. I knew from people telling me from the first game, like the relationship they had, almost like father and daughter, really. And then he becomes a dirtbag. I just want to see what he ended up saying. So let's read that. Because it was only as they put here, blink and you'll miss it moment, where she brings it up.
Actually, not only that, also in the post credits on his file, it has sexuality. I think it has bisexual or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes on to say to The Guardian in an interview, I also hope Loki coming out as bisexual was meaningful to people who spotted it. It was a small step and there's further to go, but it was definitely important to all of us.
But this is the thing. They say it's important. Why is it the coming out as bi is important? If you're going to commit to it, we haven't seen him with anyone, make him full on gay then.
Yeah.
If you really want to commit to it, but they don't.
No.
Half
I'm sorry, go on. No, please go on.
I feel like I'm repeating myself with it, but it's just these constant half measures.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
That they're doing, and you get there's no moving anything forward. 2 years time from now, we'll be talking about how Moon Knight's actually bisexual. Well, one of his personalities, maybe it's Jake Lockley that's bisexual.
That's why he's so angry.
That's why, something exactly because he's been held down by the patriarchy.
Yeah, exactly.
But nothing will happen in it. It'll be just he'll wink at someone, and that'll be the big, oh my God, we're represented.
Yeah. Well, they focus so much right now on replacing the men with women. It will take another phase or two before they replace all the women with LGBT.
Trans women.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally going to come back to being a superhero full of men. They said they're just going to be LGBT. Trans
they're going to be birthing people. I don't know.
Yeah, but chest feeding people.
Right. So Hiddleston's sentiments echo those of Di Martino herself, who was talking to Variety last year. And she says, I remember series director Kate Herron being really passionate about it, and that she, being a bisexual woman, wanted that to be represented in the show. I think people have been waiting a long time for it. Before I read the next part, who's been waiting a long time for it? Because
for Hiddleston, I guess because he's
no. Who's been waiting a long time for a bisexual character in the MCU?
I'm assuming a lot of bisexual people would want some sort of quote unquote representation because they're brought up being told that's what you need to be validated. You need your media to show your life in. I mean, literally, the only comic book quote unquote hero that we've had that's Australian was a criminal. Mm-hmm. And then they blew him up. So, like, I mean, I can't relate to any of these because none of these, like, it's dumb. But that's what it is. I don't genuinely think people are clamoring for it, but I think they believe that's what they want.
Right. I don't get it. Yes on that.
I mean, did I want perhaps Gal Gadot to be lesbian and maybe have a full-on sex scene with her? Maybe I thought of that once or 17 times.
Right. Actually, hold on. Let me just say something. I'm sorry. I'm totally going off topic. Yep. Only if he's in the chat.
Okay.
I don't see him. He doesn't get an invite. Guess who that is, people? That son of a bitch. Kitty Bear, what's up, man? Mark, how are you? Zaz is here. Cody Guy is here. Wow, people are just sliding in. That didn't sound right. But there's 28 people, guys. Please hit the like button. Please share this out if you can. Really, like, Gary is right when he was a smaller channel. You guys are the only reason this grows. Like, seriously, 100%. You're the 100% only reason I get more subs is because you guys share it out. You guys come back and comment. We're at 2,218 subs, and I didn't think I'd even get there. I was on completely off topic real quick. I was on Makini Draws the other night. Makini celebrating his birthday, should be celebrating 1,000 subscribers, but he's not there yet. Nick Weiser got robbed. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But you know, it's funny because people in the community know me, but like, I don't see myself as anything other than a very, very small YouTube channel. But like, the support I got from the panelists themselves made me feel like, man, maybe I am reaching people out there, like at least letting you get away from your day, you know, because that's all I care about. Like, just for a couple minutes or an hour or so, just getting away from whatever crappy day you had and laughing with us in the chat. You guys always have fun. Like, that's what I hope this channel would be. Also talking about shit that pisses us off, but laughing about it.
Yeah, indeed, in a fun way. I mean, everyone needs some sort of release or some sort of just turn your brain off for a bit and, you know, listen to people rant about something. And it's so awesome that there is people that choose to spend, you know, part of their week with us, and it doesn't go without us, you know, genuinely touching us, and we're really, really thankful for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Jeez, I sound any more insincere when I said that?
Yeah, I mean, you put a little freaking emphasis on it. Like, Amber Heard sounded better than you on the stand, okay? And she was snorting menthol. Hey, we got a bot. Love it. Love when they make it. I'm stuttering right now. 0 hour discussions. says, you're helping people get over bad days, Scott. For a lot of us, that's a great thing and far better informative entertainment than lamestream media. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that.
That's what I was trying to say, but in a completely unelegant way.
Yeah, that was way better. Next time, look at that. E-Clay says, I thought you bought most of your subs. You say that loud enough and YouTube will take them. Also one says, you're going to be like Ords and smoke and chat with his lady, Scott. Yeah, neither one of us party, but I would love to actually like do a more of like have another channel with her doing family stuff or talking about things we're both into. But that'll come once this one gets a lot bigger. Hopefully it will.
My man.
All right. So let's read a little bit more of this and then we're going to move on. The comic book alludes to it and even the Norse mythology, I think. Like she doesn't even know. It's been around for so long. It was really important to her to have that in the show, but we tried not to let that affect the way we were playing it, you know? We're just playing it like it's quite natural conversation between two friends. Well, two acquaintances at that point. So we tried not to give it too much weight, but we knew in the back of our minds how important it was to a lot of people. And I've got to say how happy it makes me that people are happy to see that. I mean, great. I'm glad. Awesome.
I mean, they literally spent most of the episode trying to kill each other. I
Yeah.
call them friends. But...
They're buddies, you know, like, and it's there. And I love that this is the bisexual director because she wants to make sure you know she's bisexual. Like,
oh, really? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew that. So Kate Heron says, from the moment I joined at Loki Official, it was very important to me and my goal to acknowledge Loki was bisexual. It is a part of who he is and who I am too. I know this is a small step, but I'm happy and heart is so full to say that this is now canon in MCU Loki. So it was a goal. So maybe not like creating the best MCU series or the best version of Loki, but one of my biggest goals was to make sure you knew he was bisexual.
Yeah, like it's an odd choice to put that forefront. Like, I mean, she might have cared about the story. She didn't mention it.
Yeah.
She might have cared about the characters. Didn't really mention it, apart from the fact that I want to make sure that people know that Loki enjoys both men and women.
Well,
what about the story? What story?
Right. And she also says, you know, like she doesn't know, maybe she won't be involved later on, but she knows that because of her, they can't go back on it. You know, pretty much that's what she felt like. My goal was to insert this here. So no matter what, they can't take it away. It's canon.
Yeah. They all want that, even if it's just a small fragment of history.
Yep.
I did this. And his thing. And technically it's right, because if Loki goes on for another 100 years and they never have him with another man, they'll be like, well, he's still bisexual. Mm-hmm. And I mean, this is the problem. When you focus so much on the character's sexuality and everything, little details about the characters slip through the fingers. Like the fact that two frost giants got cold during a breeze.
Right.
You know, like, these are half, like this, it doesn't make any sense. Like, This is a problem. Like, insert all the stuff that you want, but make sure the rest of your story is kick-ass.
Right. Well, I didn't even see, you know, Doctor Strange yet, but like, you know, they're making sure America comes off as a queer young woman, you know, and the only thing that shows is she wears a little pride flag. But yet that could have been for her two moms.
But yeah, no, but you got to understand the world that she's from. It's only women.
Right, that's what I thought. Okay,
so there wouldn't be a Pride Month. That would just be normal.
It would just be a month.
I mean, honestly, I'd love to have seen the first time that she actually saw a man and went, "What the hell is that?"
Right, she was like just freaked out, or like, "Wow, I want to try me some of that Strange." Get it, Doctor Strange?
Yeah, he's an adult and she's a child.
No. So the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation has been the driving force in pushing Hollywood studios to increase the number of LGBTQ characters on television and movies. Again, we talked about this. The percent. Oh, wait, they're going to talk about it. GLAAD CEO Sarah Kate Ellis has called on studios to increase the number of LGBT characters featured in their films 50% by 2024. But there's only 12% of the population. Like,
okay, that's worded weird. Do they want to increase it by 50% or to 50%?
Well, To increase
Was
the
that-
number of LGBT featured in their films 50%. No, increase it 50 more percent. That's how I read it.
Yeah, okay, so 50% on top of what they've got at the moment.
Right. Which is probably like, I would say under 10%. But think about it. That's, to me, not representing. That is trying to show it as that's the mainstream. Everybody's like this. So is that indoctrinating? Is that forcing like kids that might be questioning things, because that's what kids do, to think, oh God, maybe I am confused, but I'm just this, like kids with autism and things like that are more likely, reports have shown, likely to fall into that because reasons. I go to StephenCrowder.com, so he explains it better than me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think if they're trying to push that, all that ends up doing is alienating the more people who aren't going to watch it. Because the fact of the matter is, there are a lot of people who will sit down and watch a superhero show, and it means nothing. But as soon as they start preaching that they're gay or anything, they're not going to let their kids watch it. Whether they've got an issue with homosexuality or anything like that,
right?
There's a lot of people that are just going to go, no, I don't want. This is a conversation that I want to have with my kids. Not
right.
I don't want this to go through the TV sort of thing.
Well,
I think it's just going to cost them in the long run. I don't think
it is. They're being too aggressive. It's too aggressive. It's too in your face. It's too you need to. Not like, because like right here, there's no more time to say. Ellis, who is a lesbian and was talking at the GLAAD Media Awards, says there's no more time to sit on the sidelines. She declares, we need Hollywood on the front lines, fighting for our rights and telling our stories. At least in America, there is no law that separates gay or any sexuality, any race. We are all equal under the law. Once they were people that were gay were given the right to marry under federal government law, there was no separation. So I don't understand what rights they're fighting for in America personally. I might be wrong. Please, educate me. But to me, it is more accepting now than it has ever been, to the point where if you don't like show your pride for gay people, you have some type of sexist view, or you're bigoted.
You know how it's become so normalized, the fact that when someone comes out and you're like, oh, you're only coming out as gay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were coming out
exactly.
as trans or something important.
Yeah. She goes on to say, Hollywood must take meaningful action and will soon convene the biggest brands, agencies, studios, and streamers together with two goals. One, to commit to improving the quantity, quality, and diversity of LGBT image, especially in kids and family programming. And two, to speak out against anti-LGBTQ legislation in favor of rights like the Equality Act. So,
what's the Equality Act?
I think that had to do with the marriages and stuff, if I'm correct. If I'm correct, I might be wrong.
That's passed 10 years
Already
ago.
passed. Yeah. Yeah, that made every law now everything equal. Everything. So
maybe it's about the cake.
It could be. I could be wrong. The Equality Act in the Senate. Oh no, it's actually in the Senate. So what is it? Let me see real quick.
Because it could be something completely different, and they're just labeling it an anti-LGBT, like the anti-grooming bill. He's been called an anti-gay act, which is
I'm going to look at that. What
very disgusting for people to say that.
Introduce. Okay, so Nancy Pelosi introduced it, so that makes me feel good. On Wednesday, March 13th, Nancy Pelosi introduced the so-called Equality Act, a bill that would add sexual orientation and gender identity as protected classes under federal civil rights. I mean,
okay.
Any sexual orientation.
This is perfect. Super straight is now considered a protected class.
Yes, we are.
Straight is now a protected class.
Any sexual orientation, I would guess. Therefore,
everyone automatically has equal rights.
Yeah.
So literally nothing changes.
Yeah. So here are the 5 groups that would be harmed if the Equality Act becomes law. Employers and workers. I don't know why. I'm not going to read into it because we aren't going to get into that medical profession. Okay, we're not going to get into it, but that's what it is. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But all I know is I'm done talking about this because it's starting to get me angry. We have 20 people watching. Love you guys. Thank you for sticking around with us. Let's check out the Avatar. Let's check out the Avatar teaser. Let's get back to something that at least hopefully, not all avatars now are preaching.
Not all avatars are created equal.
Only the female ones are the best. Let's see. I'll probably get pinched for this. So if I get because they always put a claim in, guess what? Right now I'll start to trim it. And then when we come back. So if you noticed a big difference right now, sorry, because I'm going to trim it out because I hate disputing because it takes forever sometimes. Here, you ready for it? Let's see how this looks on the StreamYards. I like going, I guess the side is better. All right, ready? Here we go. First time I'm watching it, first time you're watching it, correct?
Correct.
All right, here we go. Okay, so that light storm wasn't gay enough for me. I'm putting that out there right now.
Yeah, I mean, the lightning bolt should have been flaming.
Yeah, thank you, sister. All right.
That's an albino one.
Say that again?
It looked like the one at the front was albino.
Oh, no. Do we have an albino one? I hope not. Because, oh my God, you might be right. That back is definitely whiter. Oh, no. They're probably chasing him down to kill him.
I hope not.
I don't know. All right. Hot blue chicks with tails. Okay, let's go. Like there was a white one again, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought the same thing just a second ago, but then
like right there.
Yeah,
that's weird. Or unless it's painting itself with white.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's some sort of
hybrid.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. I was going to say half breed, but that wouldn't work because he's technically not human. He's an avatar.
He became an avatar.
Well, no, he was the avatar. Then he became Pandorian.
That's right. Yeah, well, when
Pandorian. Yeah.
Yeah, they're Pandorian. They're Pan.
Yeah, they welcomed him into the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, exactly. But look, even though the dreadlocks are a lighter color.
Yeah.
So there is something with this avatar. And we see that now the that company that was, mining actually is using avatars themselves.
I mean, that would make perfect sense.
Right.
Like you saw a bunch of them with spears and arrows take down, attack helicopters and armies. So,
right.
I mean,
it's time to, man up and actually.
Not just that. I mean, within the world of Avatar, it's the one thing I always said. This would revolutionize the workforce because you could have disabled people,
right,
back out, working,
right, even just in social aspects.
Yeah,
there was some. I don't remember what it was, but there was a movie years ago where people were able to log into, I think it might have been a Bruce Willis movie, where you were able to log into a body and like no one anymore really went out in their own bodies. It was, I can't remember what it was, but it was something like that. Like they all had avatars. Yeah, if anybody remembers what I'm talking about.
There's been a few movies like that, so.
Yeah. All right, let's see where we go with this. What the hell was that again?
That's a person. That's not.
That looked like a human being. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on.
That would have to be massive, though.
That kid is he like the love child of them? And somehow even though he's was an avatar and now his human sperm still worked? Because
Maybe.
that child would be massive.
Well, okay. Do we even know if they breed that way or if they just use their tentacles and their
Oh,
hand to
right.
breed?
Right, that's true. You know it's probably hot, though. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right.
I know one thing. Wherever we go, this family.
Yeah, there. Look at that. What the hell is going on?
Okay. The only other thing I can think of is unless it was a Jake Sully. Sully?
I
It
don't
was?
even remember.
His name. Unless he had a biological kid in the real world.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's look. So I guess people are saying stuff. What is up, Brightest Day? We were giving you a little bit of a shout out before.
Yeah, we were barely even insulting you.
No, we were more insulting Walton, but not you. They have a mask on it later seen, so it's a human with them, but it's a massive human. I don't know. What's up, Orville Nation? One of my favorite people of all time. We'll come back to the chat. If you see anything, though, let me know.
Yeah, I'm ready
Dan,
for it
because
now.
Dan Blackroyd, one of my favorite
Surrogates.
names.
There we go.
Surrogates, yeah. And so is J.M. Cruz saying the same thing, and Tina. Okay.
Oh, and Tina.
Okay, and if Tina says it, I believe it.
Oh, and tentacles or testicles, yes.
Yes, both. Okay.
This family.
That's a massive kid, I'm sorry.
Is our fortress.
I thought that was a duck for a second then. Water.
It's the way of the water. Okay. I mean, doesn't look bad. What was the... Oh, Game of Thrones. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the fact that I don't know how much the graphics and everything have changed, but to me, like,
It doesn't look a lot different.
no, I mean, to me, she's definitely pregnant there.
Oh, yeah. Did Zoe come back for this?
I hope so.
Because I couldn't tell if it was her, and it was very
looked
obvious.
It looked like it early on.
Like this one, her? No. I don't know.
No, there was another one earlier on, but
Okay.
like I think it was like the first shot.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna mute it, and we'll just play it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, but like, look at that kid. Has to be
Whoa,
massive.
Wait a minute, that might be a full-grown adult. That could be an adult.
What do you mean?
Well, with that height,
Yeah.
that would make sense if it was a fully grown man.
Weren't they like double the size of us?
Just about. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This could be. I mean, I don't know how big adoption is in Pandora. I mean, I guess it makes sense that.
Yeah. I mean,
Do we
it
know
doesn't
how
look
many
like
years
a
have passed?
kid's
Because-
body.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks like there's a little girl there, so I'm assuming a fair amount of time has passed. I've looked at nothing of this film, so I'm probably.
Yeah, me either. What do you guys mean by surrogates, though?
Surrogates is the movie with Bruce Willis.
Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Thank you. Monkey Jeebus, what if stars are like mainframes that house the actual being and we're just avatars that look like the native species?
Yeah, but he had the tree ceremony at the end.
Right.
Did Sigourney Weaver have that, or did she die? I can't remember.
No, now you got me thinking.
Yeah, it's been forever since
Dude, I loved the movie because I thought it was such a visual stunning film. I mean, the story wasn't the greatest, but it was interesting enough to hold. It was one of those guilty pleasures of mine.
Wait,
Because
so
like at
this is
first everybody saw it, so don't tell me you didn't. It was the biggest grossing movie of all time. So
This is a trailer, not a teaser. This is the actual trailer.
oh, everybody said it was a teaser.
But I'm looking at what it says up the top. It says trailer.
Yeah, but I don't think
But-
this is not.
Is that
There.
officially from the website, or just
No.
okay?
Let me see what they say. Who would this be by?
I don't know who's.
It's not
who's
Warner
producing
Brothers, is it? See, others say official teaser, so
Yeah,
I
okay, teaser,
just think it's how people say it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there's zero story in it apart from they're trying to keep their family together.
They
Is there
barely
someone
talk.
trying to? Yeah.
you know, I like Shrap says yawn.
I guess because we've seen
Waterworld.
so many new graphics and everything, it just looks like an animated movie. I could
Yeah.
like the fact that it's mocap it's almost lost.
Right.
I mean that looks
Yeah.
cool. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean,
That
it
looks
is.
awesome.
There are some stunning world views, but other than that, like maybe you have to see it on the big. I mean, the world looks amazing as it did before, but does it look so much more advanced? Like that looks good. Is that the girl in The Witcher? That's what she looks like to me.
I have no idea. And I did do a poll in the
Mm-hmm.
chat. We'll end that now. See what people thought, and then I'll post it.
So Orville says, and he should know, he knows people. Supposedly it will look a lot more impactful in cinema. And I could imagine, like when you're watching this on an IMAX, it must be. Right?
Well, I mean that's the one thing that having it on Blu-ray
Mm-hmm.
still does not hold up to when I saw it in the cinema.
Right. Right.
I got a 4K Blu-ray there and I haven't even opened it.
Right.
Yeah, I swear that looked like a duck. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
but it
was.
looked like
Hold
a
on. Let me
beach.
go back.
A bit further.
Hold on. Did I get it? Hold on.
Yeah, it's just about coming up now. Look, does that not look like a duck?
It
But
looks
then
like
the mouth
a.
opens.
Yeah, it looks like a weird. Yeah, it's like a duck. Then it's like an alligator or a crocodile. It's a crocodile duck. I don't know what the hell that is.
A crocoduck.
Yeah, a crocoduck. I mean, the world looks cool, but you would think that with Avatar. I mean, the
Yeah.
pool looked awesome. That looks amazing. But I guess once you hit the screens, I guess. So 20 people voted. No is 44%, but okay is 30, and yes is 20. I had no issues with it as a teaser trailer. If it's a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
know?
If it's just, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I like seeing the world because I think it
Yes.
was, it was something that I wanted to see more of afterwards. I felt like the movie didn't give us enough of the world
Mm-hmm.
and give us enough of the universe as a whole.
Right.
But it was a great starting off point. I mean, that's
Yes.
what Cameron always does. Cameron can introduce a concept or something like that and expand on it later.
Right.
Um,
Right. And just to Time Prophet, Reacher's great. It's a good show. It's been a long time when a straight white male can be, kind of like the Clint Eastwood, silent, but yet when he speaks with authority. He's smart. He's not, he's
built
just,
he's built like a brick shithouse, and
he
and
is.
his best asset is his mind.
that is the perfect way to put it.
All those man boobs.
Yeah.
They're bigger than hers in that one scene, anyway.
I mean, I could look like that too if I worked out for the next 13
Yeah, dude.
years.
If I was that guy, I could probably look like that. If
yeah,
I was him.
If I
Yeah.
was him. Right.
If I was him, yeah.
And I spent a few years working at it still. She did die. They failed to transfer her consciousness, but maybe we'll revisit that. You never know.
Yeah, see, I wasn't too, as I said, it's been forever. I didn't even realize the trailer was coming out soon. I should have known. Jay's channel's been blowing up, his other channel.
Oh, the Avatar one?
Yeah, Drinking in Pandora.
I love that. What a great name.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't need another monetized channel. It's just,
It's not monetized yet, so.
yeah, it will be. That son of a bitch. But he comes on my show, so thanks, Drunk 3PO. I love you. Not that much. Lots of good actors in the movie, including Sigourney Weaver, Michelle Yeoh, and Zoe. So she is coming back. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
We've got to have, even through it, like you can see she's like an absolutely stunningly beautiful woman.
Right. I do love this. Hashtag humans are bad in this universe. Like, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, well, just imagine, the easiest way to look at it is humans are what the English are to Mel Gibson in all of his films.
Right. Yeah. What about says Weaver is coming back?
Okay, well, there you go.
And you know what? I would have rather had an Alita too. And I'm still shocked we haven't gotten that. with how much people enjoyed that movie. But we got Avatar.
Yeah, I mean, he was too busy trying to do freaking Boba Fett, so...
There's going to be 5 of these movies?
Yeah, it's 5. There's 5 in total. Because I think each of them... Because the first one was about the skies and everything like that. This one will be about taming the water, and then I think it'll eventually go into space.
Okay.
The way of the space.
The way of the space. That's crazy. I mean, I think I'll like it. Let me know in the chat if you guys... Oh, we already did. We did a poll. If you're just coming in, please hit the like button. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe to Mr. Grant Gregory. Share it out.
5 more away from 50 likes. See if we can get
5 more? Really? Wow.
Yeah, 5 more away from 50.
That's really good for my solo show. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I am shocked that all of a sudden, Grant, tell me if you were, like in the last few weeks, our Wednesday and Saturday dumps have like gone from, hey, we hit 50 likes live to like over 100 3 weeks in a row, 200 sometimes. Like, it's insane.
The average when I was looking at it the other day, the average you'd get about 34 to about 35 sort of likes. That was the constant range.
Yeah.
In the last 4 weeks, the average has doubled up to 60 something. So
it's awesome, man.
And that's throughout all of it. But yeah, the last 4 weeks, all have hit over 100.
It's unbelievable, and that's all to everybody out there.
It's all you guys.
Yeah. So literally, thank you all. Literally, figuratively, I don't know which way to say it. Thank you all. Like,
just say it more sincerely than I did.
Yeah, because you really made us look bad. But really, it means the world to me. I stopped like kind of promoting because you know how YouTubers are. I kind of heard chirping in the background that people didn't like me because I always asked people to subscribe. But guess what? Everybody does that. And I really
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, like that's how I'm supposed to just do it, I guess. Truth is, you guys make this more fun. And if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be doing it. So
exactly. And at the end of the day, you're having fun, they're having fun. It's a mutually beneficial sort of thing. And there's nothing more than talking about stuff that we like, and especially with just the two of us, or when we have 3 people,
right.
Or a 2-year-old that likes to jump in every now and then.
She does. She's going to become a YouTube sensation on my channel.
It seems that way, but yeah, like I mean, I'm biased because I'm on here all the time. I love the Monday streams.
Yeah, me too. I have a lot of fun. I feel like we're more able to talk to the chat without it being a super chat or something like that. Which hey, super chats, super stickers, I love. It helps the channel grow, but I'd rather just be able. My Mondays are more giving back, so I could talk to the chat and see what they're talking about. And the Time Prophet even said it. I prefer the solo shows as we get more sporking. I appreciate that.
And
it's not all mad.
Thank you guys, we hit 50.
Thanks. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, my clapping button's not working.
Oh, that sucks. Tell you here, have your daughter clap too. Yay.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. We're going to jump into another story here. We're at the hour mark. Let's see. Before we get to the 10 worst MCU movies, which Amber Heard crap do I want to know?
Probably be careful about using those words because it might be literal.
Right. That is. Thank you, sir. You have a valid point. I actually want it. Can you put a poll up? Do you like solo or do you like the dump more? And which dump? So which is your favorite? Monday solo, Wednesday Humpty dump, or Saturday I call it now the all-star dump. I mean, when you get Mark with the C, Jane, sometimes Rhino when the time permits because he's different freaky times. And just even those 3, I'm sorry, because Culture and Mad and you and me, we're always there. But those 3 now being added, like, and George being there, like, I think people really like that show. But let me know what's your favorite show, even though, you're here right now. But be honest, I'd like to know. And while you do the poll, I will start with this. So let me blow this up a little bit more. Boom, boom.
And the poll is up.
All right. I laugh at the most juvenile things.
He said Poland.
He said pulling up. Amber Heard says Johnny Depp thought she... I got a guy at work. Dude, I have a guy at work who laughs like this. He goes...
Oh my God, he has a crusty laugh?
I'm more crusty than him, but it's close. It's like...
Oh,
it's
so
like,
he's like Krusty's alternate.
yeah.
But Rory B. Billows. How the hell did I remember that?
That's freaky.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a funky laugh, dude. Amber Heard says Johnny Depp thought she was having an affair with one of her Fantastic Beasts co-stars. Oh, I would be shocked why he would think that.
Well, I don't think it was Ezra.
No.
Maybe that's how she got the bruises.
Yeah. Does Ezra have to smack a bitch? Huh? Did you shit on my bed?
Yeah? Did you want to fight you and your baby?
Hey, look, this is Hawaii. I throw down in Hawaii. This is my island, bitch. What? Yeah. While celebrity...
Spot on Ezra.
Thank you very much. While celebrity divorces typically tend to capture the attention of the public, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's split is on a whole different level. This has become of their years-long legal battle and the various allegations of abuse that they've each made at each other. And while taking the stand, Heard claims that Depp thought she was having an affair with one of his Fantastic Beasts co-stars.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, right? I'm like, Since Johnny Depp's defamation case against Amber Heard began in Virginia, there have been countless headlines about the action in the courtroom. Both actors have taken the stand, with the Aquaman actress doing so much recently. All right. So most recent, per a report of the Daily Mail, Heard claims that Depp thought she was having an affair with her Danish Girl co-star Eddie Redmayne, as well as the movie director Tom Hopper. You know,
Hopper's
Redmayne,
gay, isn't he?
Who? Hopper?
Tom Hopper? I thought he was gay.
I mean, with a last name like Hopper. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay, maybe not. I thought he was.
Well,
I'm thinking of the wrong one.
Maybe he is.
Maybe I'm thinking of Tom Topper.
Tom, I was about to say something terrible. The revelation turned a few heads, especially since Johnny Depp worked with Eddie Redmayne on the first two Fantastic Beasts movies before being asked to step down. According to Amber Heard's recollection, her ex-husband accused her of having an affair with a number of Hollywood names, specifically those she was filming with on set. Another name involved is Billy Bob Thornton, as Heard alleged on the stand. We get into an argument. He was accusing me of sleeping with Eddie Redmayne. He thought I was working with Billy Bob Thornton, but I'd already worked with him a year earlier. He was very upset about it, about him.
Wait, so he was upset that he thought she slept with Eddie Redmayne, but upset that he was working with Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah, I'm very confused by
Is there a history there that I'm unaware of?
I don't know, man. I mean, Billy Bob was banging a lot of people back in the day.
Which is so weird because he's such an ugly prick.
Such an ugly prick. I mean, he's Sling Blade. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like...
I know he's acting.
But
he's not far. Sorry.
Yeah. He's got to be packing, and the word has got to get around.
Right? Mm-hmm. I'm just Sling Blade, and I'm gonna hump you good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll show you why they call me Bad Santa.
Yeah, right? I mean, you ever see... God. You ever see Monsters Ball? Make me feel good.
Maybe that's what he calls his testicles.
Monster balls. So he would go on, since The Danish Girl hit theaters back in 2015, this would mean that Johnny Depp would go on to work with Eddie Redmayne after he So he already, before they worked together, it wasn't like he was filming and she was having sex with him. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That confused me there a bit. Was she in The Danish Girl?
I'll be honest. I didn't even realize who she was. For the longest time, I thought she was Cara Delevingne.
Oh, okay.
When I saw her, because I see her in the interviews and she had the same haircut and everything like that, and I just thought, oh, okay, she's let herself go a bit.
Okay, right. Oh, that's a hot chick.
Yeah,
Is that Molly Ringwald? Oh no, that's a dude.
Molly Ringworm.
Yeah, and hasn't he come out and like apologized for playing a trans person?
Why?
Because that's what you do nowadays. I swear there's some quote.
Oh
Like-
man, that's crazy to think
Right.
that.
I mean,
Okay, is he going to give back the Oscar
he
For-
should.
for Hawking because he doesn't have ALS?
Yeah.
You-
Unless he
you know
gets
what?
into a tragic accident.
Charlize Theron better give back that Oscar as well because she's not a serial killer.
No. And she's not that ugly.
Yeah, she's putting on ugly face.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Don't appreciate that.
I don't appreciate that either. As for Amber Heard's connection with Billy Bob Thornton, the two actors worked together on the mystery thriller London Fields. Never freaking heard about it. Back in 2013, according to Heard, she was accused by Johnny Depp about having an affair with the Love Actually actor multiple times throughout their tumultuous... Wait a minute. Billy Bob Thornton was in Love Actually? I'm so freaking confused. Isn't Love Actually the movie about Christmas in London? And
Yeah, that's what I thought. With what's his name from Walking Dead in it?
yes,
When he creeps on his best friend's girl.
yeah, totally tries to hit. I mean, literally does the
There
whole
we go.
Bob Dylan.
We got confirmation.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get back to the
It-
screen.
Yeah.
John. Oh, John. Why? Why did you do it? That's rough.
He's got shit taste.
Yeah, Wednesday is getting. Is it not? Oh man. Oh, that's the stream I let more Australians on than usual. All right, so let's see. Amber Heard.
Who was he? I feel like there's only 3 scenes in that movie that I remember.
Oh, he was the American president.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He was the American president.
American
I didn't
president.
even have to look that up. It just hit me in the head. He was the hardcore Republican.
That Hugh Grant stood up to
Right.
and then got blown in the car park.
Okay, so
wait,
London
th-
Fields was in 2018. Oh, she was in The Danish Girl.
Yeah. See, I've seen that, but I don't. Problem was, I didn't even realize who she was until Aquaman.
See, I'm really confused though. When did they get a divorce? When did they break up?
Wasn't
it like-
it was just after they filmed Pirates, because they had to do the apology video in Australia, and then when they went back, she filed for divorce, or
Right.
one of them, yeah.
Because I
'Cause
thought
it
it's been a
was
while
all-
now.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's been at least 4 years.
Because she was okay. So this London Fields movie was 2018. I know you start a couple years before, but The Danish Girl was 2015. I thought they were done in 15. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they got married in 15.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'll be honest. It wasn't one of those couples that I even gave a shit about. And when Depp
Right.
lost all the sort of stuff, I didn't care. It wasn't
Yeah,
like I
it bothered me a little bit.
wasn't a Depp fan. The Pirates went shit anyway, and I was just like, yeah, maybe it's a good thing for the franchise.
Yeah. See,
But then they announced the all-women one, and I was just like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
there's certain actors that even when I don't appreciate their roles anymore, like after the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I was like, okay, dude, enough of like trying to pretend you're somebody else. Like, okay, it worked in Pirates that you were Keith Richards, but being Michael Jackson in this one doesn't work.
Can you imagine if Jim Carrey got that role because he was offered it?
It would have been awesome.
I don't. It's so weird to think like I don't know. I don't know where because I mean he went off the deep end. He went absolutely.
Did he?
batshit.
Did he, or is he being on? I don't know. I mean, he definitely started doing more drugs. I'll give you that. But some of the stuff he brings up, a lot of people in the conspiracy world believe. So,
Yeah.
like, is he playing everybody, or does he? I don't know. But Johnny Depp it's like Johnny Depp, Robert Downey Jr. There's like certain actors from like the 80s that since I was a kid followed that I always rooted for. Those are two of them. Like when Depp came back, or not Depp, I'm sorry, when Robert Downey Jr. did Iron Man and then the Sherlock movies, like I was so happy that he made a comeback because he was such a good actor. And Johnny Depp was somebody like, he has an addiction problem, man. He has some talent as an actor. I don't think he's one of the greatest actors of our generation, But
just don't think he takes any chances on roles. I just think he needs to do something a bit quirky and a bit weird, I kind of feel Paul Dano's starting to fall into that same pattern as well.
Yeah, you have a valid point there. Yeah, so I guess Love Actually actor multiple times throughout their tumultuous. So I guess he thought he banged her. This is just the latest report to come out of the courtroom, with every day of the trial providing new twists and turns. During Amber Heard's days on the stand, there have been some explosive allegations made about Depp. She detailed multiple times he was reportedly physically abusive, and even recalled a grueling allegation of sexual assault. I didn't read up on that one yet.
The bottle scenario, the one that she brought up in court.
Oh, that
on day one, yeah.
That's right.
Wait, when was she with Musk then throughout this? Because I thought that was around the same time.
Yeah, I need like an IMDb for her love relationships. I mean,
we need your work calendar, but just to put in. I mean, who she was with at what time.
She jammed out everybody. I mean, I'm sorry that some people don't go with it, but I think the footage of her with Jesus, shit's falling on me. The video footage of her with Franco in the elevator, people saying, well, who knows? Dude, come on. He was like leaning on her shoulder.
He was clearly showing her a very interesting Snapchat, and he was just leaning over to have
that
a
was
look.
it.
That's all it was.
That was it.
It's normal for people to walk backwards into an elevator.
Right. Bots are back. I love how the bots keep coming after me. I don't get it anymore. But she's just, to me, she's terrible. She's terrible. And the Kate Moss and Stairs thing, what was that one about? Do you know?
No, he did something to Kate Moss.
She brings it up though. Okay, we're gonna read this one real quick too.
Hearsay, Your Honor.
Yeah. So Tug, that umbrella guy, he had photos on his live stream from the other day. It was like photo that she introduced in the London case, and then photo that she introduced in this case, and like you could tell the new one was doctored. It's unbelievable, the footage, like the difference, and like the calendar was like almost 12 months wrong. Like it was messed up, dude.
Yeah, I've seen that one where it says
January
December 2015 or something.
Right, or it was like January 2015, but the photos were supposed to be taken in December 2000, like 12 months later almost.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see what she says here. Boom, boom. Amber Heard references Kate Moss and Stairs as she testifies about Johnny Depp and sister's fight. Okay. Amber Heard said in court Thursday that she hit Johnny Depp for the first time after she was afraid he'd push her sister down the stairs.
Wait, Kate Moss is her sister?
Yeah, that blew my mind.
Really?
No.
Oh,
look at her. Wow, she looks angry.
I'm confused.
Oh, good. Johnny was going to push her sister. Heard, I don't know. Can we get the actual footage of that? Her alleging it. Amber Heard brought up Johnny Depp's ex. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? No. Okay. Brought up Johnny Depp's ex, Kate Moss, in court last week while discussing an alleged altercation between Depp and Heard's sister, Whitney. Isn't that the same sister that's not talking to her anymore? On Thursday, yeah, right?
But what does Moss have to do with it? That's what
I'm trying to figure that out too. On Thursday in Fairfax, Virginia, where Heard 36 is on the defense as Depp 58 sued her for Depp. Yeah, Aquaman actress said Whitney was near a staircase in the line of fire trying to get Johnny to stop, which reminded her of a rumored incident between Moss and Depp. Whitney's back was to the staircase and Johnny swinging at her. Heard testify, I don't hesitate. I don't wait. I just in my head instantly think of Kate Moss and Stairs. And I swung at him. Heard continued of this alleged March 2015 incident between her, Whitney, and Depp. And all of my relationships to date with Johnny, I hadn't landed a blow, she said. And I, for the first time, hit him, actually hit him square in the face. Okay.
So she, in this scenario, Kate or someone was going to get pushed down the stairs.
That's
because
what
Johnny
she's...
Depp was swinging. She jumped in with a
Right.
Captain America shield and clocked him.
Right. But she also
Which
adds...
means
Yeah.
that she would have jumped.
Right.
If she jumped in front of him, she would have jumped with her back to the stairs. And if someone's on the edge of the stairs, how is that even possible?
Well, she also adds, he didn't push my sister down the stairs.
Yeah, I know, but she says that she got in front and hit him. If he's facing the stairs and his sister's got her back to the stairs, how was Amber Heard able to get in front of him? Did she walk around his sister to hit him? Or
Right.
did she clock him from the side?
Right. Valid point, man.
So if she's going to clock someone from the side, I don't know what it's like in the States, but in Australia, that's attempted murder. If you hit someone without them looking.
Yeah, I'm very confused. Like, she isn't the smartest human being in the world. I'm just saying that. I'm trying to find where the Kate Moss thing happened.
Yeah, this is the first thing I'm hearing about the cat. And this could be just another thing that she heard, a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. But bringing it up, and because Johnny's lawyers don't know the word objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Right. Exactly.
Everything's going through.
So, all right, let me see.
Your
I'm looking
Honor.
at a different one. So, Heard name dropped Moss during her testimony. Heard referred to one of her previous claims against Depp, in which she accused him of shoving Moss when he was dating the supermodel in the 90s. So, how would she have known? Like, she accused him.
Wait.
Okay, I'm bringing this article up. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is confusing.
Hate when you need context just on a stupid statement because you're like,
Right.
this doesn't make any sense.
All right, hold on. What number was that? One more. Bam. Who is Kate Moss? She's hot. Okay, so here it is. What did Amber Heard say about about her in court? Talking about Kate Moss. Heard name dropped Moss whilst on the stand during her ongoing defamation trial, blah, blah, blah. During her testimony, Heard referred to one of her previous claims. Hope my wife is all right. I just heard something crash. Previous claims against Depp, in which she accused him of shoving Moss when he was dating the supermodel in the 90s.
Okay.
During
So
Depp's,
just another accusation brought in as evidence then.
Yeah. During Depp's 2020 libel trial against the Sun, Heard claimed that Depp had pushed Moss down a flight of stairs. She said at the time, I remember information I had heard that he pushed a former girlfriend, I believe it was Kate Moss, down the stairs. I had heard this rumor from two people and it was fresh in my mind. Oh, so, it had to be. It had to be true then.
Yeah, because it was in the 90s and everyone can remember it. But it was during that time when he was so drunk and blacked out that he won't remember anything about it.
Right.
Therefore, it's true.
Right. There you go. Moss hasn't responded yet, but I don't get it. So they dated between 94 and 97 and Moss has never publicly accused Depp of any violence. Like, the dude, every woman he's dated other than her has said that was not Johnny was nothing aggressive about him.
Yeah, I mean it's a little odd. That it's just her, and also her ex-wife said that she was doing the same thing. So
right.
Yeah. Also, the poll has completed too.
Okay, and what is the
favorite dump Solo Monday with 59%. All-Star Saturday come in with 31% at second, and Wednesday come in with 9 with 32 votes in total.
Wow, and that's the one Mad usually covers for me, right? The Wednesday one.
Yes, it's the Wednesday one. Yep, the Mad Dump.
Okay, just throwing that out there, my friend.
I sent you something.
Oh yeah, let's share
it's
that.
A bit of fun and
yeah.
show how
Do you mind sharing
her
it?
acting is.
I gotta blow my nose. Excuse me. And I'm not.
If I drop it, if I drop out, it's because my Chrome doesn't.
Oh,
like
then
it
don't do it. Don't do it. I'll share it. I'll share it. I'm gonna blow my nose like Amber Heard. Okay. I got it. Hold on. StreamYards. Let me just make sure Okay. Nothing is up.
Because I think this is a trend that we can continue.
Sharing this stuff, the TikTok stuff?
Yeah, so you'll have to go back to the beginning of it.
Yeah, let me jump into it. Oh, let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, and I think it's muted, is it? Oh, no. Okay.
No.
My dog stepped on a bee.
I had to make spaghetti.
I had to turn on my light to see.
My dad has to pee.
My cat has a flea.
I went swimming in the sea.
I twisted my knee.
I spilled my tea.
I can't believe they canceled the show Glee.
I took an arrow to the knee.
My friend hit a tree.
I ran out of coffee and had to make myself some tea.
I can't find my key.
Thanks to Jane Theory.
Yes.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Look at that face.
I had to make spaghetti.
That face is ridiculous, dude.
Oh.
Ridiculous. Oh,
Look,
my
I went back and looked at the final thing because I thought it must have been edited, but no, that's legit what happened. It's like
she's so messed up.
You know what it was? It was all that menthol in the thing finally hit her eyes.
Right. Thank you, Time Prophet. A sporking dump without sporking is like almond cake without almonds. I appreciate that. She's so shot. Oh man. I was being chased by the Kree. I was being chased by the Kree.
You gotta throw your head and go, oh.
Yeah, I was chased by the Kree. That's great. That is great. All right, so last thing we're going to cover, and then we're going to call it a night, is, and this is from Bounding into Comics. I wish it was like from someone like Screen Rant, because they usually make me laugh. But their ranking, I'm hoping it's, well, wait a minute, Phase 4, maybe it isn't them, but Slade has a movie called, or an article, The 10 Worst MCU Movies to Date. So we're going to see if...
All right, so you haven't seen any of this article?
No, not at all.
All right, so what would you put as your number one, as your worst one?
Ooh. I would think Captain Marvel. I really dislike that movie. I know...
This is by Bounding?
Oh, it is by, it's by Bounding, but I don't know if they're pulling it from somebody else.
Right. Okay.
So
because I'm gonna say if it's let's just say if it was someone like Screen Crusher or anything, they'll probably put down like Winter Soldier or First Avenger or something.
Right. You know, and you always know the second Thor gets a lot of hate. You know, but they would never put Captain Marvel.
Yeah, see, for me, I think it definitely has to be Captain Marvel.
Number 10.
No, God, no. What am I saying? Captain Marvel is a masterpiece compared to bloody the Eternals.
The Eternals and Black Widow was pretty bad.
I literally forgot they were MCU films.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I kind of blanked on those too, but like, I'd rather watch the Eternals than Captain Marvel. That movie was terrible.
Marvel's shorter.
That's a good point. I don't know. They put number 10 as Captain America: The First Avenger. I love that movie.
What the fuck?
I love it. Now, how many Marvel movies are there? There's like, what?
28?
Yeah, like there's enough, right?
Yeah.
How could this be 10?
How could that be in the top 10, though?
Okay, is this by them? What time is Disney? Yeah, I guess this is by them. Okay. I love this article too. Endgame director Joe Russo again, and this might be the first one, but he's also brought it up recently. There isn't really a plan when it comes to the MCU, which blows my mind.
No.
Yeah, I know, right? So Captain America is the 10th worst. But it does suffer from the same underwhelming formula as other origin stories. Notable The Incredible Hulk. Chris Evans managed to sell the role of Steve Rogers while surprising ease, but the movie felt far too formulaic to make a long-lasting impact.
How can it be formulaic when it was one of the ones that started it?
Yeah.
That's like saying, oh, Iron Man does the trope of having the bad guy do the thing. It's like, it was the first one.
Yeah. I don't get that.
They're looking at it with revisionist glasses.
You have to, because I knew people that didn't think it was the best of the early MCU movies, but they never put it like I would never categorize it as a worst movie ever. Like if it was like the first like 5 and I thought it was like the third worst, then I would just do the top 2 worst.
Well, it has the best trilogy.
Yes. By far.
Yeah.
By far. I mean, and it really, to me, it's all The Winter Soldier is the best. That and Infinity War, to me, are the best Marvel movies by far. Some of the best comic book movies by far.
See, here's the weird thing. I actually look at Infinity War more of a Thor movie. I feel like, to me, that feels like what Thor 3 should have been.
Right. I mean, it's actually Thanos' movie. I mean, it's really about Thanos. But I see what you're saying.
If the axe hit the head, it's a Thor movie.
Right. Well, I mean, you take Ragnarok, Infinity War, Ragnarok, and Endgame, and that's like combine all the Hulk parts, and that was the second Hulk movie.
Yeah, a terrible Hulk movie then.
Yeah, it would have been. You know what? Give me Edward Norton.
Yeah.
The dude, I have to say I loved, the first Avenger movie, the Hulk, but since then, maybe it's his off-screen stuff, but Mark Ruffalo, I just can't stand him. I don't know. I can't separate him.
No one knows how to ride him. All of a sudden, he's now angry, then he's scared. Now he's Professor Hulk, and he's permanently that way. Oh, look, now he's not.
Right. Yeah, like all of a sudden now he's in a cast and like She-Hulk's just going to replace him anyways.
See, yeah, exactly.
All right. Avengers Age of Ultron. I mean,
the one thing I'll say about Age of Ultron, it looked like a movie compared to the first Avengers, which looked like a really expensive TV show.
Yeah.
There was lighting, there was composition, there was better music in it. It just lacked in the story.
I actually think it aged better.
It has aged better.
Yeah.
But the problem was Avengers was already that much higher than it was to begin with.
Right.
The first one, so.
Yeah. What's his name? Who plays Ultron? James Spader.
James Spader. Yeah.
The dude was underused in my mind.
They made him like Loki. Like, don't make he's got the most menacing voice you could have possibly had. Of course. And then you got him to tell jokes.
Right.
And then get upset when he cut off Claw's arm. Like, oh shit,
right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like,
right.
What? Who
like
is
he
this?
should never have apologized.
No,
like, you
should have said you've got enough money to buy another one.
Yeah, and like thrown it at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like the Incredible Hulk. Again, I'd take Edward Norton back. He was passionate about the character. You watch the behind the scenes of that. He was very passionate about it. But
and I could believe Edward Norton's character would go apeshit and be able to smash stuff. I just don't feel it with Ruffalo.
Right. Iron Man 3, not a very. I mean, the whole Mandarin thing pissed me off. Not a very good movie.
Don't worry, they fix it in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Great. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, I think it's.
It was because of
it was forgettable.
Well, it's also the villain. It was one of the first
non-villain villains.
Well, yeah, exactly. Female non-villain villains. Like, the only reason she's doing it is because of reasons, not because she's a villain. Because of reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's definitely one movie that played fast and loose with its own rules.
Right.
Massively.
Absolutely. And you had, Evangeline Lilly, since Lost, love her. She plays the bitchy, I'm better than you female superhero, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Thor Dark World. Wow, is that 5? So that's, I would have thought they would have even put it lower. The villain. Also, I'm sorry, Natalie Portman, like, including Star Wars, I feel like she never shows you she actually, like, there's no connection with her male co-star. Like, I don't see the love. I don't see
what are you hinting at?
I don't know. Black Swan seemed like she got down,
Actually, now that you say it, that was probably the most intense I've seen her in a
Think about it, dude. I'm not joking. Like, I know she's, never come out.
That was all in her head.
But look at her with Hayden Christensen. There's no chemistry. Thor, no chemistry. Like, I feel like there's no chemistry. Like, I don't know, like definitely in this one. Now she's going to be the dude in the relationship because this is original Thor where they didn't really make fun of him as much.
Yeah.
Now he's the butt of all jokes.
This was ironically funny Thor, not overtly funny Thor.
Right, exactly.
That being said, you get someone like Christopher Eccleston in there and you don't give him any lines to speak in English.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I also love how Lady Sif is right at his crotch level, Loki's.
Yeah.
Yeah, go figure. She kicked him in the nuts enough times. Black Widow is at number 4. That's kind of high for me. I would think it'd be even, well, not high, low. I would think it'd be even closer to 1.
See, this is the part that's kind of confusing me now. Because I know Captain Marvel's definitely got to be one, obviously 1, 2, or 3.
Mm-hmm.
The Eternals. What's the other one?
Yeah, what's worse than Black Widow?
What's worse than Black Widow that isn't those two?
Holy shit! What is worse than Black Widow? That's not those.
I mean, for a movie, I personally think Endgame.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Endgame, but is it worse than Black Widow?
I wouldn't say so, but
it did turn Thanos into a one-note villain after such a great telling of his journey in the first Infinity War.
No, you don't get it. He started off sitting down the first time we see him, and then his last scene he was sitting down again.
Oh, that's so deep,
circular.
Dude.
It's
so deep. That is deep.
It also introduced the very first gay character ever.
Huh?
Yeah, Russo. At the meeting.
Right. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. I cried around dessert.
Which is cut off in the international release.
Yes. The only thing about Black Widow that was positive for me was I actually like Florence Pugh. I think even though she doesn't wear at all a tight, Black Widow suit, doesn't depend on her sexuality at all, even though that's what a Black Widow is. I like her. I actually do. I think she's a good actress. What they did to Red Guardian, again, another strong male character. He is now the butt of every joke. Scarlett Johansson, I wish she didn't even make it. They screwed her over she should have had a movie in phase 3.
The amount of times that she fell off things and survived, you would have thought by the time she got to
that's another thing.
To Morami or whatever it is, that she would have been a pro at it.
Well, I mean, this movie, they were superheroes.
That was superhuman.
They were superhuman. It made no sense. They took hits like they were nothing. It made no sense.
That's not true. She was severely damaged by a table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you have a valid point there. All right, let's see what's down there. Shang-Chi. Oh, Shang-Chi. I forgot it was a movie.
Shang-Chi?
I forgot it was a movie.
Yeah, never mind. That makes sense now.
I think we even brought it up before, too. That's
we brought
the worst
it up before.
part.
It was that forgettable now, so yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. I totally forgot, even though we talked about the Mandalorian. Or the Mandarin. Sorry. Another shitty
It could be
show.
the same character.
It really could. I don't care. Either or. They both suck. Yeah. The dad was a good character. I mean, actor.
It was muted and subtle.
Yes.
But that was about it. I just think
Simon Liu sucks.
I don't really have many positives. It's very rare that I say I have almost no positives about a film.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
I don't Simon Liu, Awkwafina, it's not because they're Asian, it's because they're idiots.
Oh, I thought that was X-Ray Girl. Never mind.
Oh, my bad. X-Ray Girl's definitely better looking than Awkwafina. God.
And she doesn't sound like a chain smoker.
Yeah, hey, I'm Awkwafina. I played Danny DeVito in Jumanji. Yeah, Shang-Chi is terrible. Wow, this is tough. Which is worse? Because we didn't even talk about Shang-Chi when we were talking about the Eternals
Yeah.
Wow. I might put Shang-Chi below Captain Marvel. That's how bad
you think it's worse?
I think it's worse. But I think Eternals is better. Yeah. Wow. I really think I hate Captain Marvel so much, but
yeah. I think Eternals for me was everything that was wrong with it.
Yeah. God, that's tough. Captain Marvel at number 2. Captain Marvel at number 2. I mean, they gave Nick Fury a cat, merkin, giving him a, maybe merkin might not be what it was. I think that's something different.
Yeah, a merkin is like a wig, but for your downstairs.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's not a merkin then.
I mean, it might as well have been.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because he got slapped with it in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. It was his own fault because, as he stated, the last time he trusted anyone, he lost an eye. So he shouldn't have trusted that cat.
Goddamn cat. Captain Marvel would end up coining the term MCU. Yeah, they were the ones that started that. So it wasn't even like Gary and those people. It was Captain Marvel.
Was that a thing that they used as a positive, calling it the MC? Oh, I thought that was something that was just come from the Fellowship and that.
No, no. They referenced it in the advertising before the movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. That's not like Phantom Menace old school Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Dude, I don't know how many people probably forgot that. Yeah, that was a Captain Marvel thing.
Oh my god.
And we appropriated it.
Yeah, just like all other bloody cultures, we appropriated it.
Yep. And then last but not least, the Eternals. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was terrible too. They're all terrible.
I mean, you got someone who literally played an android in their previous role.
Oh, I forgot they were androids.
More of a robot in this one,
Jenna Chang.
Yeah,
she was way better in that show. I loved that show. Well, the first season or two was great.
Yeah. The third one was a bit weird because they got all fucking.
Yeah.
Once they killed off Merlin.
Yeah.
Whatever the guy's name was.
I would have totally owned one of them.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, mine would have needed to get cleaned constantly.
A lot.
Sure. Yeah.
A lot. Yeah, I forgot they were androids. What a dumb thing. And you know what? If you knew this is why Joe Russo saying that there's no direction with the MCU. The reason why I know that's true is that you have the Eternals, and then when did that come out? That came out not even a year ago, right?
2000, I think. I think that's when.
2000? No, 2020 maybe. 2021.
That's what I meant. 2020, not 2000.
No, it came out after the pandemic, didn't it? Like towards the end, right? I thought that was one of the first movies they blamed pandemic on.
I think it might have been. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I didn't exactly go to the theater to see it.
Yeah, me either.
I found a thumbstick at the front of Lucasfilms, and
there you go.
And I had it on there. Yeah, so
there you go. That came out. They changed history forever because the Eternals were there for everything, but then all of a sudden now they're introducing Egyptian gods. They're introducing looks like in Ragnar or the new Thor, Zeus and all them. Yet, I know in the comic books there's some, there was a time when the Eternals and the Olympians made a deal where I get that.
Depending on the run, because also Cersei was also Athena, because that was just what the humans called her, because they didn't know her real name. So depending on the run that they did, they're either two completely separate things or they're essentially the same people.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're introduced that into once you start getting into gods, like literal gods,
right?
Then where's it? I mean, what the hell is Hawkeye ever going to be able to do?
Right, exactly. I love Hawkeye. That poor bastard.
Yeah, I mean, I love Kate Bishop too. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry,
I meant the other one,
Yeah,
the old guy. I had Edwin. Edwin is he's not here. I'm not Edwin. What are you talking about? I had someone say, but if you didn't like Shang-Chi, why did you like Ant-Man? What? Were they similar? What?
Ants and Asian people are different. I know.
Yeah,
this-
that's pretty racist, dude. Like,
just because they shrink doesn't mean everything.
yeah,
shrinks like they're
do
cool.
Asian people, are they thieves? Is that what you're saying? Because there was a Russian
Wow.
guy? Like, that's messed up. I'm
Where's
so
Captain
confused.
America? You've got to do better.
Yeah, you got to do better, Shang-Chi. Yeah, I don't know. I like doing these. I wish it wasn't bounding because we got to do one of those a week. Top 10 whatever. Because
Dude, Screen Crush, Screen Bland, Screen all these other ones.
Yeah.
There's so many of them that do these weird lists.
we got to follow them.
And they contradict each other each week. It's so good.
We
That's
got to
the
do
bet-
it. Is that
yeah.
something that Mad does though? I mean,
No, we rip apart videos.
okay, good. We'll do
Yeah,
lists.
So do
because
lists, yeah.
I love those top 10 lists. I can agree too much with bounding.
Watch Mojo. Is that still a thing?
Watch Mojo, it is. What was the other one that's exactly like Watch Mojo? Yeah, Screen. I don't know. They're all the same to me. They're all the same. Sporking News Pie, you should do the Wanda did nothing wrong from Screen Crush.
Yeah, we already did that. And then Mauler and that did it a couple of days after we did.
Did they really do a video on that?
Yep.
Well, there's nothing wrong with me doing it too, because that's ridiculous. If we don't find a good one for next week, I'm going over it.
Yeah, it's
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Wanda
Yeah,
did
it's-
nothing wrong.
ever.
What?
In fact, it was Doctor Strange's fault for not being there.
What?
And Clint's fault.
Who-
It's
Huh?
Hawkeye's fault that Wanda trapped people in Westview.
What? I don't. Because
Well, if he really cared, he would have stopped everyone from taking Vision's body, wouldn't he? Instead of being all, "Oh, look at me, I lost my family." Jerk.
that makes sense. What a dick. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Grant Gregory, for coming out tonight.
You're very welcome. So
I had
thanks for having
fun.
me, as
Yeah,
always.
of course, man. I had fun. So Wednesday we have your least favorite dump, the Wednesday night dump, the mad dump we'll call it for now on. And then after that, I will be on Latino Slants channel doing a retrospective with you, right? Of
Yeah, of the Cheech movie.
yeah.
Coming to LA. Was it?
Born in East LA.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm blanking on the name of the movie now. I've seen it.
Coming to America. Cheech story.
The Cheech story. It is Born in East LA. That's what it's called. I haven't seen it in like over 2 decades, so I will probably watch that at some point tomorrow and check it out. So I'm pretty excited. That'll be fun. So make sure you guys come back Wednesday to check out the show. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you for hitting the like. What did we end up with for likes?
All
Let's
right,
see.
we have a total of
59.
60.
Oh, we do have 60. Okay,
60,
mine
yeah.
shows.
We had
See, it's so
60.
weird. We had 60 likes on a Monday. Thank you, everybody. That really means a lot to me. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for coming out.
Clapping,
You have anything to say?
Clapping sound effect because it's not working.
Oh, good. Hey, and keep an eye out for a short tomorrow. You guys will find it funny. That's all I'm going to say on that.
I like
all.
funny shorts.
Yeah. I just think it's great. What?
What a story, Sporking.
Yeah, you can say that again.
What a story, Sporking.
Yeah, I tried. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Really wish we got an updated one of these from, Culture Casino.
I mean, yeah, he'll get there.
I mean,
he's away for a month.
He's so
Away
busy.
for a month, yeah.
So busy.
But then he's got that other string.
Yeah, and then somebody who has one more sub than me has to help them out first.
Makes
Good night,
sense.
everybody.
Big